Yes. Um, I think I wanted to maybe just elaborate or further the data collection. Super great conversation. And so maybe just asking like what forms of data the sheriff department collects. The truth is they collect a lot of data, whether they're on house, whether it's mental health, stops by color, conviction, crime rates, all kinds of data points. Um, and they collect many things and they don't mine it sometimes, or sometimes they do and they report it to things like the DOJ and things like that. So, like, what are all of these data points, and what are even the ones that they're not mining? You know, the ones that they're like, oh, this isn't important. Actually, it very well could be because it might behoove us and the public to know what kind of data there is, so we can decide what we want to pull and be more transparent about and ask questions and get answers to things like we didn't even know we could ask. You know what I mean? But because we didn't even know what kind of information was available to us. Um, and then even like what does the sheriff department have in mind for transparency and increased data sharing and data transparency with the public? And then the only further addition I have is I mean nobody can force the sheriff, that's like the thing, but an encouragement that all of this stuff that is presented to y'all by the sheriff's department be in slide deck presentation form. Oftentimes you'll the long-winded conversation and the talking is not something that can be, it's harder to mine that information and give it out to the public later. And so when it's in these slide deck forms that hold them accountable, they've put it into a written word and now we can look at it later and reflect back onto and use. It's very powerful for the public and it's very powerful for the ability to have oversight. It's a track record. And so again, that encouragement to the sheriff's department that all of these things be done in a manner that increases transparency and accessibility of the public. Thank you very much. Y'all are cool.
Thank you very much.
I believe that concludes public comment.